Alright then guys, how's it going? JTJudgment here, and it is time to kickstart the Legend reviews. You guys loved my Legend reviews in FIFA 14. I had loads of messages and comments saying, you know, you guys were really enjoying them and they were helping you decide whether or not to purchase them for your teams. So I'm really glad to start these reviews off for the Legends in FIFA 15, and hopefully, guys, as always, they do not disappoint, and as always, I hope they do help you decide whether or not to buy them. Now we're going to be starting things off with the Italian legend Vieri, simply due to the fact that in FIFA 14 he was one of my favourite striker legends. The guy was absolutely insane. He was strong, he was fast, his dribbling was fantastic, his shooting from a distance and inside the box was insane, and that played a major part in me wanting to try him out first, simply due to the fact that I enjoyed him so much. Not so much this year though, guys. I gotta say he's a completely different player in my opinion this year. Now going through his in-game stats, he's got some very, very good stats. If you want to know what sort of stats he does have, all you have to do, guys, is rewind the video and pause on the stats that you want to see. Now, is he worth the coins? Now, as of making this review, guys, he does go for around the region of 650,000 coins. That is a lot of coins to spend on a player, but when you think of, you know, that he is a legend, then you can kind of see why he is worth so much, because he's got fantastic stats as well. Now, going through his pluses and minuses, I'll go through his minuses first. The biggest minus that I found with this card is that his finishing was very inconsistent for me. The amount of times I hit the post is unbelievable. Like, seriously, unbelievable. I have never hit the post so many times in my entire life. It was unbelievable. Seriously, guys, it got so frustrating that it really did ruin my experience while using this card, and it got so frustrating at times I honestly felt like discarding the card. It made me that mad, seriously. So, you know, if you're thinking of purchasing this card, just keep that in mind. If it was like that for me constantly, then he may very well do the same for you. His dribbling and ball control for me this year, it really wasn't the best. I mean, he's got 79 on the card, and seeing as how dribbling and ball control is kind of OP this year, I expected him to be very, very good, but he honestly performed like a silver for me. You know, his dribbling and ball control for me felt like what a silver should feel like. So his dribbling and ball control was a big plus, big minus, sorry, definitely not a plus, my bad, guys, there. And it definitely did ruin my experience again. It just, like, using him and feeling, you know, these minuses, it's not what you expect from a legend. You know, when using a legend in Ultimate Team, you expect and hope to feel something special and hope to, you know, really enjoy using them. But it's not what I experienced with Vieri. I mean, his dribbling and ball control for me was really bad, as well as his position, and he's got the medium attacking work rate and low defensive work rate, but he was always out of position and he would never make the run for me. Another weakness that completely ruined my experience using him, guys. I mean, there aren't that many weaknesses. That's actually all the weaknesses that I found, but they ruined my experience, guys. Completely ruined my experience. Over to his pluses, his pace is very good. 83 on the card, he feels like 83. You don't get me wrong, guys, he gets caught up by certain centre-backs and he outpaces other centre-backs. So, you know, 83 on the card, expect that. His long shots are very good. Unfortunately, I did not score any. There will not be any long shots in this video, simply due to the fact that I got unlucky and I hit the post and the crossbar so many times with this card. Like I've already mentioned, it is absolutely ridiculous. If you saw how many times I hit the post, your jaw would hit the floor. It really would. Now, his weak foot is fantastic. I do believe he's got 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot, but his weak foot inside the box for me was absolutely fantastic. His aerial ability was really good as well. He did score me 1 or 2 goals from corners and from crosses, but I don't like to include header goals simply due to the fact that I just don't like scoring them. But every now and then, if I do review a player that I know should be good in the air, then I will occasionally, you know, run down the wing and cross every now and then just to test it out. And Vieri's aerial ability for me was really good. His strength was very good as well. I think you will be able to see that very easily in the goals that I did score in this video. His strength, you know, muscling off the ball was very easy, and defenders, you know, coming up against defenders, they did have a hard time muscling him off the ball. And the last plus that I did find with this card is that his passing was surprisingly good. He did manage to provide a few assists for my other strikers and my wingers as well. So is he worth it, guys? Now, after everything that I have said in this video, I've got to say he is worth it if he stays at his current price, and obviously if his price decides to lower in the coming weeks. If his price does decide to rise to more than what it currently is, then I got to say no, he is not worth it. But if his price stays the same, then I got to say yes, he is definitely worth it. I mean, Vieri is the sort of player that will be able to occasionally score from a distance. Like I said, I didn't do it because I was unlucky to, you know, hit the post constantly, but he is very reliable from a distance. He's got very good pace, his aerial ability is fantastic, and he is strong. Don't buy him, basically, guys, if you have to have good dribbling and ball control, and you have to have strikers that make the runs on their own. If you like a player that has good pace, good aerial ability, strong, very good from a distance, then I think Vieri is going to be a very reliable striker option for you guys. And that's going to wrap up this Legend Vieri review. If you did enjoy this video and it did help you decide whether or not to buy him, then a like is greatly appreciated. Subscribe for more Legend reviews to come in the future, guys. And as always from me, take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.